Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing today? Hope we all had a safe and productive week and we're all being safe out there. Alrighty, I apologize for not putting a video out for the past 2 weeks, but between moving my daughters and work, it's just been crazy. So I had a video planned, but I was heading back to St. Augustine and I passed the Hilti store. I was looking to buy a power actuated gun that shoots nails through 2x4s into concrete or steel. And I have been a big Hilti worker, contractor, many years. I still have a lot of Hilti, but I wanted to pick up a new, smaller, power actuated tool that I can fit inside of one of the Milwaukee totes to leave it in my truck. Now, I do have two that need to be repaired, and they're quite old and they're very large and they're heavy, and they wouldn't fit inside of the tote. So I stopped in to the Hilti store, and I got to get this out of the way first. I got to give a huge shout out to Kyle, Steven, and Victor Reyes, the manager. These guys went above and beyond. Now, I guess you guys see something in the background here, and I'm going to get to this in a second. So, I picked up, it's the DX2. It's their smallest power actuated shot tool, and it will fit perfectly inside. Once with the Kaizen foam, it'll fit perfectly inside of the tote. I'll keep my red and yellow shells, and then my nails. And it's just basic 2 sets of nails I keep. It's like 2 3/4, and I think 1 1/2 or 1 1/4 for steel. And we don't do a lot of them, but I wanted one on the truck because we do need them. So I went and picked it up, and basically it's the actual shots feed in this 10, and then you load one, here I'll just show you, you just load one in. And this company, again, it's a German company. It's like Festool. You know, they make great tools. You see, you load this is actually what is it? 2 3/4 for 2x4s. And you just load it in. And of course, I'm going to take this out so it don't fire. And then you pop the trigger, you load it, one of the bullet pieces come up, and you can get 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 10 actual shots, and you just got to load. Now, they do make ones that actually have a clip, and you pop the bottom, you put it in. I have one like that. That's what's got to get repaired. So you can actually shoot 10 nails with 10 shots, and they have multiple colors. I use just red and yellow, and it actually comes with the tool. Very nice instruction manual. 3 different cleaning brushes, because it is like a gun. It comes with Hilti spray lube. It comes with a base plate, and it comes with some springs and other little doodads, and the base plate actually mounts to the front, and it's like another auxiliary base to shoot in, and that's how it cocks, and it's ready to fire. Most of you have seen it. They're the ones basically that have invented this type of tool. I think, I got to read the manual, but I think this thing also can be located through your phone through an app. I mean, it shows it on here. So I think, and he mentioned that the other tool, so I'm going to look into that. I'll get back to you with that later. But I don't really have to do a review on it. I've been using them all my life. They're just phenomenal tools. They're the go-to for this type of tool. So I'm going to be placing some Kaizen foam in here. the tool, the brushes, the lube, the base. I'll put my 2 different nails in here. I'll put my shots in here. On the truck, Bob's your uncle. See, it will also shoot a threaded stud, 1/4 inch. Now, my other ones will do a 3/8, but it'll also shoot a threaded stud. So when it shoots into concrete, now I can put like a rod coupling on. And then they have these pieces, which I think are really cool. There's a thread right here. This shoots up into the concrete. You put your threaded rod, you bend it down, and now you have support for your threaded rod for like hanging our water pipe. So I think that, you know, what I got will work really, really good for me. But I got to give these guys a real big shout out. Again, Victor and Kyle and Steve, they actually brought the piece out to my truck so I can actually size up the tool in the tote. So now, okay, so now I'm going to buy, the tool. Now, the tool comes, and they also give you shots and nails, and it's $355.84. And again, it's the smallest tool, the DX4. They do have a really cool feature with this, is that this tool, this is a new box they have, their handle folds up, and the guy, and actually I think it was Kyle showed me, that you can grab 2 boxes together, but they have to be pretty much the same box. You can carry 2 boxes together through this new handle. I mean, they've always made really good cases. I mean, they're the same quality and plastic as the Sustainers. So, and again, as I always say, it's a German tool company. You can't go wrong. Well, what's next to me? What's next to me was sitting next to the computer. And he, you know, I haven't purchased from Hilti in a long time. And he was going through trying to find, you know, you have an account, and it's not like a credit thing, it's just like a business. Because it's a company that sells to really construction workers. Well, this is sitting next to the computer. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like looking at this thing, and the wheels are turning in my head. Well, this is Hilti's, they call it the Universal Trolly. Let me get it into view. I am ecstatic about this, and this is the reason that I am showing this video. So this thing is sitting just the way, and they had boxes on it. They had, see, like here, it's adjustable, and you know, Hilti stuff will fit on here just like so. It locks in the back. See, everything's fit on here. But so I don't have Hilti boxes. I have Milwaukee boxes. So it's going through my head. Let me just lock this box because I'm going to demonstrate something in a second. So the wheels are spinning. And I'm like, man, I could really use this. But the reason that I could use this, now, let me get this up on, let me see if I can get this up on the table. It's got to weigh like 25 pounds, that's it. Let me get this into view so you can see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it off the table because it might be better this way. All right, let's get this camera in view. Let's get it all. All right. I think you know where I'm getting at here. All right, you ready? Now, I got to get used to this, where all the pieces are. Is that the coolest thing? Now, I know there's other hand trucks out there, And I actually use, I have one, you know, like the one that you see people bringing luggage in the airport. This thing weighs about 25 pounds. It folds up into nothing. And it's locked in, so this stuff does not open. 2 tie straps. It'll handle 220 pounds. Yeah, 220, but you know it's going to handle more. Now, I want to be able to leave this on my truck so that I can wheel, like when we're replacing a tankless. We drain the water heater, we got to wheel it out to the truck. You don't want to drag it across the epoxy floor in a garage. You know, you scratch it. So we normally bring a hand truck with us. And that hand truck takes up space in the truck. Whether you put it with the blade underneath the bin, the wheels stick out. And if you turn it around, the wheels stick out anyway. He brought this out so that I can test it next to my pack out system, and it fit perfectly. So it was sold right then and there. So basically, bring the wheels out. Can we see? You lower this down so it locks in. Now it's a hand truck. So it's everything, you just lock these, the spring catches. It's got 2 locking pieces, and of course I've been moving it around, so to lock in your toolboxes. Now let's get this back down. And let's open up. Again, I'm getting used to what I have to loosen. So now we're back to a transport mode. And as you can see here, can we see? So there's a locking, and then you can actually, by pushing down 2 plastic tabs, you can actually take this off the side. Let's get a little better here into view. There we go. So you can take this off or just put it right back onto the piece and it holds it in. So now, if I want to bring in, say, my Milwaukee stuff, it fits right on the bottom. And if you don't want this shelf, you can go to the next shelf. More up here. Also, when we're working on the job site, now I have a higher platform that I can actually work on. So I can use my Uponor machine up top and not have to have it low. I can work off this surface. And it's all steel, except those wheels and of course these handles. It's all steel. There's no plastic on it. So when I saw it, I just immediately thought of multiple things I could use it for. And when I saw it fit in the truck, I'm like, it's a sale. And this was $2.99. And it is actually the first one that they sold in the Hilti store, which was in Jacksonville on Phillips Highway. I mean, there's parts on here that you could put more strapping on the bottom, here. Like I said, you could remove these straps if you don't want them. It's just unbelievable. And then down. Again, I gotta see which one is which. Like that. And down. Up. And locked in. And as you can see, it's really not that heavy. It's got to be light. And the way the wheels are situated, and they're solid wheels, they're rubber, but they're solid wheels. cotter pins in them. I mean, very heavy duty, powder coated, Hilti red or burgundy, whatever color it is. But, oh man, I can't wait for Monday when we have actually we have tanklesses all next week, and this will be used all next week. We'll figure out just how to hold it into the truck next to the pack out system we have. And then this is the instruction sheet that comes with it. It gives you kind of a breakdown on how to, you know, like the top shelf will, I mean, it's metric, so the top one will hold 15 kilograms, middle shelf is 35 kilograms, and then the bottom is 100 kilograms. They give you a part number for the wheels, the straps, and then exactly how to open and close it. And it came fully assembled. It was just sitting there with Hilti boxes on it. And once I saw it would fit in the truck, I knew what I'd be using it for. And that was it. Done deal. Bought it. So, all right. All right, YouTube. I'd like to again thank everybody for all of those comments, those questions, those likes, subscribes. If you are new to the channel, you know, hit that little ding dong in the upper corner there, and every video that I post, you'll be notified. Okay? I'll do a review on the gun, of course. You know, it is different than what I've had, but I mean, it's a Hilti power actuated. They've been around for a long time. They were the cat's meow when it comes to this. And I think they make, I think it was four models. This is the smallest. Then there's two others, and one of them actually has like it's got a dial on it that you can adjust the power that the actual actuator will shoot in. Then I think they have the one with the clip that'll hold 10 shots. And like I said, I have that, and we used it in Manhattan when we worked at Chelsea Pier. We had like 6 of these there, because that's all shooting into steel, shooting into concrete, down on the wall. We used it all the time, and it happened that there's a Hilti store right around the block from where we were working. And as you know, with me and tools, that wasn't, you know, spent quite a bit of money there. But they're fest tools. They're great tools. You know, they're fest tool for the construction industry, for, you know, builders and stuff. You know, guys that are building, you know, apartment buildings and skyscrapers. That's what they make. So, okay, I'll put the, you know, the model numbers in the description below. The again, it's just called a Universal Trolly, or as we call it, a hand truck. Okay, if you want or ask a question or want a Mike's Woodshop sticker, my email will be below. And that's it. You'll be safe out there, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.